Salutations, one and all. It's Aquana. And no, the title of the video is correct. We're doing this. 5 years ago, I was responsible for one of the most infamous and cringe-inducing moments of all of the internet. Hell, even Pewds himself knows of my moment of shame. And today, we're gonna go, moment by moment, through this garbage fire of an interaction and see what actually happened, and what could have been done differently. Of course, none of it should have happened at all, and I wish I could plunge a knife into my, at the time, 24-year-old throat. But hindsight is 20/20 here. So, let's take a deep breath, and jump right into this iconic, yet stupid, moment in my internet career. Alright, we've got the video up. Let's take a look at, this.
$50 for the most awkward moment I've ever seen on stream. Had me laughing uncomfortable bliss for 10 minutes.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Welcome back, guys. We're just getting ready for the next game.
This looks fun.
Oh, it is.
Okay, so right here, you could tell the level of excitement for this run was absolutely through the roof. All the chairs were empty as shit. We were probably like, I was probably like one of 8 other people in the room at the time. So, yeah, this was definitely a very anticipated run. And, this was also kind of around the time where GDQ was a little less streamlined in their layout, so they just kind of had the logos plastered all over everything. But they've definitely improved a lot since then.
Oh, it is. 3, 2, 1, go.
You can just tell the enthusiasm in his voice just now. Oh, it is. Shall we?
Hello, everyone. I am CavemanDCJ, and this is Tomba 2. Oh, that's a good start.
Well, I mean, it's more a plot than Bubsy has. Okay. Why'd I bring up Bubsy? Well, a few moments prior to this, I actually commentated a Bubsy run, which was also kind of a dumpster fire, but not nearly as infamous as this. Although, it was still quite awful. But, we were just kind of basically memeing it up on the couch. Me, Saboom over there on the left, and then, Trihex was also there, along with, gosh, I don't remember the runner's name to save my life. But, yeah, we were just basically all hamming it up and just, like, making fun of how much of a crap game Bubsy is. So, a little bit of context to that situation. It's weird, I usually wear pajama pants, but I would say I wear jeans today.
Yeah, you're not dressed for the occasion.
I'm not.
Yeah, me neither.
Neither.
I recommend all of you.
I clearly was not dressed for the occasion. Good lord. No, seriously though, who shows up for their run in pajama pants? Like, he was literally like, alright, well, guess it's time for my run. Better not, not gonna bother changing. I'm only gonna be on camera in front of 50,000 people. Who gives a shit?
Viewers to go get a nice cup of joe, perhaps a bagel.
I have not had a
Dude, I
bagel
love
since
bagels.
then.
Just sit back and enjoy some breakfast Tomba.
Asiago cheese bagel? Yummy.
I believe you.
I believe that scene speaks for itself.
This game definitely has an interesting playstyle to it.
How do you mean?
Well, like, most games in this kind of style are like sort of 2D scroll or 3D scrollers, whereas this one is kind of has another dimension to it.
Yeah, it's like 2.5D.
2.5Ds, yeah.
Now, alright. Conversations like that would have been a little bit more appropriate for the situation, instead of just cracking cheesy one-liners and trying so desperately hard to be funny. But I literally knew nothing about the game, so I was just basically creating material as I went, and I didn't have much to work with. Now, in any other circumstance, like, say I was I was somebody who he actually did invite on the couch, again, hypothetical, and I still didn't know much about the game. First off, a better strategy would have been to ask more leading questions. Like, for example, what are the biggest time savers in the run? Why do you do this? What is the purpose of this? How does this save time overdoing this normally? Just more leading questions. A good example of this was a run that El Malicious did, I believe that same year, and Trihex was on the couch for it. Either Trihex or Spike Vegeta. I think it was Spike Vegeta, actually. Either one of them. But they were asking very leading questions, like things that a newer runner would like to know, or would probably benefit knowing, like, how does this save time, and what are the tricks in the run? What are the areas that you could fail the most? What's the RNG factor? Any of those questions in a typical setting like this would have been a lot more helpful and a little bit more engaging than just spouting off how much I enjoyed Asiago cheese bagels. I don't know.
Yeah,
Get used to this song if anyone's listening.
Yeah.
The
That song
character
does get
design of
annoying.
This game kind of reminds me of Adventure Island.
All right. Okay, this is an amazing time for donations, like just this game in general.
All right, well, we have $20.
I was at least there. I was kind of making an effort. It wasn't really a leading question, but it was a comparison in game design that I was making a reference to, and not just some silly offhanded joke. Adventure Island does kind of have sort of the same tribal aspect to it, where you're kind of like a primitive being. I wouldn't say caveman, but caveman. Ha! Funny joke! But yeah, that game and this one had a lot of very similar themes. But of course, I was completely unfamiliar with Tomba itself, so I was just kind of grasping at straws. It's very, very apparent, I know. If this whole game was nothing but, okay, you can read donations now, why are you running it?
From iNiffy, here's $20. You can have it. Maybe it'll come in useful. And we have $5 from...
But we're not going to, because I like the boomerang.
Boomerang hype?
Hype?
No! No. That is one word you never ever say. Ever. At GDQ. Anytime anybody says that word at a GDQ, from that point on, even at that point, but from that point forward, anybody who says that word during a run at a GDQ that isn't a donation reader is going to get crucified.
So this is the case where getting crabs is a good thing?
Yeah.
This is a charity that will benefit children. And I made a joke about an STD. Good job.
I've never seen crabs used that way.
And you won't ever again. That is the end of the crab section of the run.
Rip crabs. Yes! Fast pants.
They make you go fast.
I want one now.
Equipment that you pick up.
They aren't really pants. They're more shorts, but you know, they increase your speed. They make you go fast. And you wear them on your legs. Moving on.
Oh yeah, I would hate to actually like have to put the pants on.
I mean...
Alright, rip safety apple. I gotta go.
I mean, I could always wear the pants.
We have $10 from Zarganian, and he says he's got to give some money for his bro Chibi on the couch right now.
Oh no. Stop! Stop! Please! Oh, and it only gets worse.
And get him some birthday hype.
Hey, thanks, Sarkanian.
We have $20 from Eoin, Tomby Squirrel Suit Hype, donating another $5 if the announcer can pronounce my name right. Hopefully I was close.
Oh yeah, this game is called Tomby with an I.
No,
in
Eoin, the
territory.
donator.
Everyone else on the couch has absolutely nothing to do with this run. They're literally just here for moral support at this point. Like, okay, typically anybody and everybody you would invite on the couch with you would either be somebody from the community, somebody who knows about the run that you're doing, and someone who's willing to kind of fill in the dead air that the runner can't really do, or, you know, in times where the runner has to focus on the run that they're doing, they're the ones that fill in that silence by saying, okay, so here's what's coming up, here's what we have to do, here's what he's going to do, instead of, you know, he's going to pull this trick off, it's very difficult. Typically, you'll see that a lot in GDQs, and it's very normal for that. This was not a case of that happening. Everybody on the couch was there because nobody gave a shit about what was going on. You could clearly see it in Saboom's face and that other guy's face. Seriously, I don't think he talked at all during the entire run. Or did Saboom, I don't think. But, yeah. Alright, well, let's keep watching. And keep diving into the depths of hell.
But I pronounced both of you wrong. Forgive me.
I prefer Tomba. It makes him sound more masculine.
Does.
I mean, he has pink hair, so he is a true man.
My name is Tomba the Mighty.
It just keeps going. Like an Energizer battery. I have so much aggression in me right now, and I want to punch myself in the face. I want to reach into a time portal and punch myself straight in the goddamn temple.
He doesn't actually talk, though, so he would never say that in any
He
situation.
makes grunts. That's kind of like talking.
He could pretend he does.
I have fast pants.
We get turbo pants later.
Now you're just making me excited.
There's literally no reaction from anybody around me at all. I think they are all literally screaming what everybody else is screaming right now. Shut up!
I don't think you're ready for that.
I don't think I am. I think I need some time to prepare my body.
He felt like he's so muscular, he just felt no change in his weight.
Alright. I will get... This is one of the moments I will actually try to give Caveman credit. He tried very, very hard to put up with my bullshit this entire time, because this... Even though there really wasn't a whole lot of people that actually showed up to watch people online were still watching. And thus, this was kind of a big moment. This was a moment for him to actually showcase his skill with the game. Doesn't matter how popular it was or wasn't, it was still his moment. And the fact that I was taking that away from him would probably create some animosity, I would imagine. And it, you know, props to him for actually keeping that shit on the inside as long as he did. It doesn't last for much longer, but he was definitely trying.
We get turbo pants later.
Now you're just making me
Look,
excited
another
now.
clever
I
one-liner
don't
that
think I am.
everybody in my chat will say forever
I
and
need
ever,
some time to prepare my body.
along with the ones coming up.
He felt like he's so muscular, he just felt no change in his weight.
The way his eyes dart over to
Well,
me,
yeah,
he really wish he could just slug me right in the chin.
Never
And
doubt
so
the
do
powers
I.
of weapon space.
I want to slug myself in the chin.
Alright.
From Brendan 3, love Tomba 2. I never fully beat it as a kid and just managed to beat it for the first time a couple of years ago. You've made my workday so much better.
Oh, someone else has a birthday today,
What are the odds?
right?
Yeah, right? Like, there's only like 6 million people living in America. What are the odds that 1 out of those 6 million people are born on the same day? God. I don't know if I can do this.
It's kind of coincidental how, like, in most games, pigs are evil.
Such as?
Oh, do go
Diddy
on.
Kong Racing, Zelda, Mother.
Thank you for the list of evil pigs in video games.
You're welcome. Dude, how come I never saw this Christmas special as a kid?
It's a rare game, I guess, really. 300, I thought it was like 60. Well, like new, I guess. Yeah, that's Space Pig. The greatest trick.
Since when did Super Mario Brothers U get here?
Good joke.
I can only imagine what Saboom is thinking right now. I really wish I wasn't here. I really wish I could leave. This is getting way too much. But then again, it's Trainwreck Theory. You gotta know what happens next.
So, confirmed Santa's #1 helper is a squirrel.
And here we go, guys. Time to turn up the audio. You know what's coming next.
I would really prefer if you would be quiet.
Boom! Headshot. Straight to the jugular. Oh god. That. And there it was. End this man's whole career. Those simple little words. And that's what did it. Oh, and you can tell just like instantly. You can tell instantly my face just like drops. It's like, and suddenly I realize, oh no, I fucked up. Oh god. Oh god. Like, if that wasn't me, even if that wasn't me, I'd probably still feel exactly how I do right now, sitting in front of this green screen. How could that have been allowed to go on so long? Oh, it's just too much. It's just too much. But it was because of that moment that so many people on the internet ended up finding me. And some people ended up being cool. Some people were kind of chill about it, and they're like, you know, oh yeah, the other guy was kind of an asshole. And I'm like, all right. And I'm not going to. I'm not gonna say that, you know, either one of us could have handled that differently. But you know, again, that was his moment. It was his moment to shine and his moment to show off, you know, what he had learned and what he was able to do with that game. And I was just sort of stealing that whole spotlight from him. So of course he would end up reacting in such a way. I'm seriously impressed that he didn't end up like going off on me and telling me, you know, to F off or something. But what an ungraceful moment. Is there more to this? I think there's more to this.
But yes, you are correct.
Oh my god, just the way this is internalizing
$10
everything.
from Black Hue. The Tom B2 was my favorite childhood game.
Everyone's voices like turn into this bass. I'm just like, oh no. And that's where everyone else who was watching that at that moment and any significant amount of time from then realized, boy, I am really glad I am not him. Does it actually keep? Oh, there it is. They weren't wrong.
$4.20
Look
from Two Strains. I
Look
want to
at
hear
my
more of the guy in the
posture.
green sweatshirt on the couch. Please let him talk more.
I was literally. I was literally slouching. I was literally slouching on the fucking couch. Like my legs were. I was literally man spreading. Oh my god. I don't know how much more of this I can take, but it's, you know, it's for you guys. I have to.
I want to hear more of the guy in the green sweatshirt on the couch. Please let him talk more.
Oh, do you?
Hi.
God. Oh, there's so much sexual tension. You could cut it with a freaking machete. The way he glances over to me and looks into my eyes. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's moments like that I wish I was not alive. This is the part where you don't say anything else. Because you've already dug your own grave. Anything else you would say at this point would make things infinitely worse.
Nice mustache.
And you
So
made
since
it
you have all the
infinitely
pig
worse.
bags,
Good
does that
job!
mean you just fight all the bosses now at once?
Yep, boss rush mode.
Again, leading questions. That's what I should have done from the very beginning. That would have made this a much more, maybe not as entertaining as, say, this, because, you know, who doesn't love good cringe? But this would have made it a little bit more informative and a little bit more engaging for people who were interested in running the game, for instance. But no. That didn't happen.
Only way to do it.
$5 from Diasoide. Enjoying this run, but I'll donate another $10 if Green Hoodie Guy does 10 jumping jacks.
Oh dear.
Alright, so this is like the coolest part of the game in my opinion. Like, the time is frozen. So
Oh
this is just pretty
dear.
much-
And what better way to ruin it than some out of shape idiot doing jumping jacks? Just keep going. It just keeps going, like I said. The cringe doesn't stop, my dudes.
the point of no return. Like, the first thing you see, alright, well, we got this going on, first of all.
And here we go. Alright. He is literally trying to highlight a portion of his run. He is trying to talk about a segment in the game that he finds interesting. He literally said it is the coolest part of the game. What do? This.
Great job, guy I don't know.
If at any point in time it was more apparent that I should not have been there at anymore, it was right there. Hell, Saboom had already left by then. He, at that point in time, he was like, okay, I've seen this through far enough. This train has derailed. I'm out of here. I should have done the same. I should have got up and walked out. But no, I stayed, and that happened too.
Thanks, guys. You just gave me my exercise for the week.
And what better way to solidify how much of a beta human being you are by telling people that was your exercise for the week. 10 jumping jacks. What the hell are you thinking? Oh! Thankfully, the footage ends there. But holy shit. That was painful. It was painful 5 years ago, and it's just as painful now. But it's painful in a different sense. It's painful now that I actually have the common sense to actually read those social cues and know what not to do in situations like that. Experience is the best teacher, but that moment should never have happened. And it only happened because I did not know what I was doing. I did not know what I was talking about. I was trying to be funny. And in the end, I took the spotlight away from the person who should have had it the most. And looking back on it 5 years from now, it's a shock to my system to think that video, that infamous moment, has literally defined the person I am right now in so many people's minds. Of course, I'm striving to be a lot more than that, especially now. I'm trying to do a lot more things. I'm trying to do a lot more variety. I'm actually trying to get back into speedrunning Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door and actually put that moment of shame to bed. But that's something for another day. This was, like I said, it was an eye-opening experience then, and it was an absolutely excruciating experience now. But it was good for a quick laugh and a good retrospective of who I used to be back then and who I am now, and it's kind of a before and after sort of thing. But yeah, that's really all I have to say on this. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to making more content for you guys very soon. The Diddy Kong Racing nostalgia glasses will be out relatively soon. I am doing all the filming for that right now. I've already done the script and everything, and everything's looking pretty good. So I'm very excited to put that out for you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys liked it, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell, follow the Twitter, the Discord, and the Twitch. And I will see you guys around my meme. I will see you guys around my meme-loving fucks. Take care.